What's up, my people? Welcome to the Mind Pursuit podcast, and we are continuing from the last episode. If you've not watched, please just take a pause on this one, go to the previous episode and watch Franco's story. It's a whole inspiration, and I know you're going to get inspired. So we are going to pick from there. You introduce Cheza Cheza.
Yeah.
Hey, tell us, just from the name, what is it all about? Eh?
It's all about this, eh?
Uh-huh.
You can tell. Ukananguka na yo properly, eh? Noma sana. So Cheza Cheza basically means playful in Swahili or dance.
Okay.
Kwa Wakenya niko sure mnajua.
Yeah.
For our international
viewers, yes. We have people watching us from the US.
Yes. Cheza Cheza means playful.
Yes.
Or dance in Swahili.
Yes.
And what we do as Cheza Cheza is we have three main pillars. So we educate, we heal, we empower children and youth through the power of dance. And how do we do that? We make sure the vulnerable children and youth are able to access social emotional learning and life skills education in a safe space with the right mentors who can help them realize themselves better and also can connect them to opportunities and them now take action upon that and be the best version of themselves. And we are using dance as a tool to do that. So that's what we're doing with Cheza Cheza.
Oh, wow.
That brings me back to the purpose.
Yes.
And here I'll also like to be very clear and get deep into it.
Yes.
Dance is a beautiful gift that God gave me.
Yes.
And most of the youths we are working with at Cheza Cheza, they also have that gift of that dance.
You guys can dance.
And through it, we have different purpose. All of us who are in Cheza Cheza.
Okay.
So I won't say dance is the purpose. Dance is just a tool that brings us together. And so for me, what's my purpose?
Yes.
And I'll put it in terms of superpower.
Okay.
Is to me the superpower that God has given me and that I still pray for it to be in abundance to help out there is if anyone was having a dream or thinking of being something, turning that into reality. If that makes sense. If I was a Superman and coming to you, it's like I'll be asking you,
what do you need?
What do you need? What do you want? What do you dream?
Yes.
Then you say, I want to be a pilot. I want to be courageous. I want to be confident. Then I'm like,
say no more.
Here it is.
Voila.
Yes, this is it. Are you happy? That's making you happy with your life and you can do other things and you can help others. Beautiful.
It's actually giving Superman vibes.
You see?
Yeah.
So I'll say that's my purpose.
Yes.
It lies inside leadership. And that leadership is to allow others to see the best in them. To see that the challenges that does not define you. And I'm also growing in that process as I'm accomplishing my purpose.
Yes.
And when you carefully look at it, that's what we're doing with Cheza Cheza. Is this passionate young people. These are creative young people, children and youths who really want to change their lives, who wants to change their communities, who want to do different. But the only thing is there's so much challenge and they get sucked into the poverty that they don't see that superpower that they have. They don't feel the essence of them dreaming again and that dream coming to life. And that's where Cheza Cheza is coming in. And that's where we're coming in with like social emotional learning, being like, you know what, these are the strong points or strongholds or superpowers that you're having. And these are the things that are hindering you from realizing your full potential, from being who you really are. Because one thing I believe as a person is God created everyone with that beautiful gift, which everyone has different one. It's very diverse. And that's what makes all of us beautiful and connecting and making this world a better place. But sometimes you just don't know how to use it or you haven't realized it. And with the Cheza Cheza platform, we want to make sure you as a child, you as a youth, has a chance to realize that. And we can connect you with platforms to start maximizing on it and blessing yourself and also blessing others in the process. So I'll say that's my purpose.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so dance is, God used dance as a way to get me out of all the normal or normalcy. Because if it was education, probably it wasn't. Now we deal with education, but we needed that one thing that will set me apart and will allow others to see truly not like big things can come out of nothing. And God used that dance because it was like, this is something that you cannot do anything with it. This is something that doesn't make sense to so many people. But here we are, Cheza Cheza, like educating children, educating youths, helping them to be the best version of themselves. Here we are, Cheza Cheza, through that dance, like creating employment opportunities for the youths. Here we are, Cheza Cheza, partnering with schools on how we could build happy schools where children look forward to go to and be in school rather than dropping out. Here we are building like safe communities where everyone feels safe. Everyone feels a sense of belonging through that. So you could tell how everything is connecting into one. And that's why I said everyone who's working at Cheza Cheza, also dance has brought us together. But we have different purposes.
And for sure, everyone has different purposes and purpose. And I love what you said in terms of your gift. Because even the Bible says your gift will make room for you in the presence of kings. And I see that as you follow your purpose, God will call people from everywhere to be able to actually look at what you're doing. Because that's your gift. And it's giving the late Wangari Maathai's vibes.
That's a big
name. You know, big
name.
And you are on that journey to becoming. You're becoming. Because for her, it was one thing. What's that one thing that she was known for? It was environment. For you, your one thing is dance. And purpose is about one thing. And I believe even when God was talking in the Bible, when he was talking about your purpose, your gifts, will make room for you. He did not mean the gift of healing or the gift of, no, he meant your purpose. Once you get your purpose, it will make room for you in the presence of kings.
And you know, as you're talking about purpose, so many young people out here, they're in that crisis of, it's so easy to talk about purpose and it's good and it's good for you to know your purpose. For me, I don't know my purpose. And that's a challenge. So it can be so easy for some of us to speak about, you know, these great things happening because I know my purpose and all. But the fact is, even with someone who's out there struggling, finding their purpose, if they have it, if you could find a way to get away with noise in your life, and how could you get away with the noise that are in your life that are making you confused, is ask yourself, what's that one thing that you do and it makes you unbelievable, have joy in your heart, have peace, enable others. Because purpose is not only about you. It's
your gift is for other people.
Allows other people to be themselves and to have the same joy as you're having. You have that thing and you know it, you're just not careful enough to stop and pause and know this is it. And that thing, if you carefully look into it, start doing something with it, you'll notice what we're talking about, the purpose, because you'll be fulfilled. And you'll, every day, with challenges, with no challenges, you'll be looking forward to do that thing. So if you're out there also struggling with the purpose, because I've had friends who say, it's good for you. For me, I'm struggling. That's one way of finding your purpose. There are other ways that even my wisdom could not get to there yet, but you could also research on other ways on how to find your purpose and help you. You wanted to say something?
And I just to jump in on that, I was like, oh my God, because I love purpose. I feel like I know, not even, for me, it's more of, I know that I've found my purpose. But of course, it is a struggle for most of us. And me, I thank God for one of my mentors who directed me. You see, what you've actually told the young people is what I was told by my mentor many years ago. Your purpose is not far from what you love doing.
Exactly.
It is not outward. It's more within. So you need to take time. Though you're saying, put away the noise, because other people do not know it. When God was giving Abraham the vision, his wife had no idea. He just told him, you look as far as your eyes can see. You will be the father of many nations. but they didn't even have a child.
No.
So the reality sometimes does not align with where you envision yourself to be.
Yeah.
And where you envision yourself to be, when you take time to think through it, you will realize about something you're passionate about.
Definitely.
And that will direct you up towards a path.
Yeah.
That you can do it even without being paid. You will see.
I wanted to say that because you see, also when you're in your purpose, it's that also coming back to business and businesses and successful businesses that we've had around.
Yes.
It's something you'll do with money or without money.
Yeah.
What it will allow you to do is you'll have the grace to connect with the right people to make that thing happen.
Absolutely.
And then I'm in my purpose.
Absolutely.
And you don't feel the thing of I'm being paid to do this.
No.
Any day, anytime you are happy doing it. Being that you are getting paid or not. Actually, when you get your pay from your purpose, it's just like being appreciated and taking care of things. It doesn't feel like pay, by the way.
No, it doesn't.
So if you have
cannot
that
be
thing,
paid enough.
No.
For purpose.
It's priceless.
It's priceless.
So, and with business, if you notice that, I think your business will be one of the most successful things.
Oh, wow.
Because it will go beyond finances. It will go beyond networks.
Yes.
It will be something very, I even don't have words to express it. But anyways, getting back to Cheza Cheza.
Yes.
So in 2018, we registered Cheza Cheza as a non-profit here in Kenya, and we started like 12 kids back then.
Yes.
And right now we're like 5 years, and the journey has been tough.
5 years.
Congratulations. The journey has been tough. Thank you. The journey has been tough and beautiful.
Yes.
Right now, Cheza Cheza has more than 3,000 children in the program. We have a staff now of like 50 something.
Oh, wow.
Amazing youth who are making this dream come to life.
Wow. Let me take you back a bit.
Yes.
How did you decide to do it scared and start your own venture? Because before you belonged to a group.
Yes. So now, you see, you have this dream or this vision. Up to now, I'm still having visions and dreams.
Yes.
And no one is seeing it. People are doubting it. And to me, it started with my dad, you remember?
Yes, I do.
And dance was telling me something. There's something here.
Yes.
So everyone who was not listening or everyone who was not caring about it, I was just like, you are bad.
Yeah.
I see it. I'm sorry you don't see it.
Yeah.
Then that kept me going.
Oh, wow.
But now starting like even Cheza Cheza, to be honest, how now it's structured.
Yes.
And we're still working on it, developing it. That's not how it started or how I saw it. Yes. Nowadays I see people starting things and they're like, so where can I get the funding? So I'm starting this thing. Where can I send my proposal? When we are starting this, it's like, let's have a space. Kids come, let's have fun. And from there, it's every other thing has kept on building on each other. I've met wonderful people who has helped like also bring dream into life. So the only thing I had was hope that actually this thing will be big. And nowadays people ask me about, did you see Cheza Cheza in 5 years? Did you see this coming through?
Yes.
I was like, yes, I've seen it.
Yeah.
And I'm still seeing more. So it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
It's that like I started somewhere.
Yeah.
And I started like being scared because you have no finances. I wasn't thinking even of finances. I was just
you were thinking a space,
kids, fun, let's go.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Wow.
We went like for 2 years without proper funding. And the only thing people were doing was donating like snacks and for the kids. No one was being paid. Whenever we could pay someone, the staff was being paid like 4,000. Also me included over there. And it was just passion driven thing. And we didn't have, like I've said, structures and all those things that as you think and have a vision, you might also get these noises of, this is how people do things. This is how it works. This is the template.
Yeah.
It's good to have the templates. But if you feel your dream, the template does not work, don't force yourself into the template.
Exactly.
Don't force yourself into the box. You'll
don't
only
allow
conform.
yourself to be boxed.
Then before you know, you are burnt out and you're not doing it anymore and all that. Just run with that dream that you have. You'll find the right people.
Absolutely.
And what I'll say is, if you are feeling you're scared, the best thing to do is start doing it.
Do it scared.
Yes, just start.
Yes.
If you want to do something, if you want to start a business, what's the best way to start doing it?
Do it.
Talk to someone. Tell the idea. Don't just be there. It's big. And whenever you're feeling scared,
yes,
what it means is the right thing to do. Because there's a guy, I think it's Fred, you usually say is, if it does not scare you, it's not big enough.
It's not big enough.
As in, probably someone else has done it. So if it scares you, then it means there is something in there.
Absolutely.
And if everything that's great was supposed to be easy thing to do, everyone will now be doing like all these things. Great things that are happening, but because it's hard, and we need that discipline, we need that consistency, we need that confidence and courageous and resilience to do it scared. Then that's why we have numbers of people doing great things because they were also scared. And being scared, it communicates to you like, you know what, you're only human. You can do this. It's big. And that's why you are here. That's why you are the one who has that vision and not anybody else. And because you are the only one who has it, then you are scared. You're like, oh my, how will it turn? How will it look like? So if you're that person, please start. It's good to get into it, fail.
Fail faster, fail forward.
Yes. Oof. And be like, oh, I failed. I've learned this one too. This is the thing I'm tweaking. Or be like, actually, it wasn't my purpose. Let me find start. But if you keep on being there like, no, I don't have finances, I don't have networks, the right networks, I don't have this, I don't have that. It's coming back to the scarcity mindset that you need to get yourself from to be able to do it scared. Because also doing it scared is not easy.
It's not.
It means you're doing hard things.
Yes.
It means you'll face obstacles. And be able to meander around them. It means there are those days that you'll be so happy in it. It means there are those days you'll feel like, why am I doing this again? And doubt yourself in the process. It means that it'll come a time where you're like, am I worthy doing this? And the fact that you started, it's a sign that you're worthy doing it. And the fact that these challenges are coming through, because only challenges come through to make you stronger. They're coming to make you strong. So when you see those coming in, ask yourself, what could I do to make myself better to face this situation tomorrow and be better from that? So please do it scared. Whatever you want to do, start doing it.
Wow, that's amazing.
And connect with the right people. And when you start, the grace and the blessing of connecting with those people, they'll come. Because also for Cheza Cheza to get where it is right now, it will be alive. I say, now you know Franco has made it, has made Cheza Cheza to be what it has taken like lots of hands for Cheza Cheza to get where it is right now. And it will still take lots of hands and minds and hearts to get where we want to get to. And this has been a blessing because in the Cheza Cheza team, we have so many smart people. And that's my goal.
Yes.
To have very smart people in the team.
Exactly.
That when they talk, you're just like, let me keep quiet. You are saying?
Yes.
So that, you see what you've said? It's complementing what I'm dreaming of. Beautiful. Thank you. So you need such people. And when you're in your what you're scared to do, you'll find those people who will help you think through it. And together you'll be building the dream. And, so we've had people come in to help with like the structures, to help with like networking. And that's how I've been able to get into like big platforms.
Wow.
And what I say and what I do is whenever I get a chance, and also whenever you get a chance, give it your best. Like do whatever. Let anything you'll do at the end of it be like, however it goes, be like, I did my best. I'm proud of myself. And that's a philosophy I go on with. So with the team, it's beautiful. And that's also, I believe, my purpose is also leadership. And every day they teach me on how to lead better. Every day they remind me, okay, leadership looks like this. It's not only about you. It's about others as well. And that's a blessing.
I love that.
And through that, you see the blessings keeps on coming. So whenever I get on stages also, I make sure I represent All of them. It's not about me. So I tell people, if you think I'm cool, if you think I'm creative,
meet my team.
You need to come and meet my team. You'll run out of this world.
Yeah.
Because now that's where we have the machine that's keeping on like things to run.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do is every day pray that I could have the grace and the mercy to lead with humility and being grounded.
Yes.
And being able to unlearn, relearn, and keep on learning in the process.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so powerful. And I'm like, I've really agreed with what you've said in terms of being in a room, especially among your team members, being with people who you're actually the least smart person in that room. You know, you get to learn a lot.
So much.
You get to be challenged and you get to look at different perspectives as opposed to being in a room where you're the smart one. Yeah.
That works well to some point.
Yeah, you're able
you
to train people.
Yeah.
Now, I'm also from that lens, like looking at it from that lens.
Yeah.
Like being able to train people who are, you can be able to like pour yourself to them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, being in rooms whereby you're able to listen to people so that you can be able to also build yourself.
Exactly.
So it's you're constantly growing, you're constantly building.
Yeah.
So that's really
has been beautiful.
Powerful, yeah. But let me take you back a bit. You talk about, because entrepreneurship journey is not easy journey.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I remember where we met and, you know, in the YES program. And we are all trying to figure out, we are trying to like, what does this mean? And being asked about what's our problem? What do we want to solve?
Yeah.
You know, and all that. It was a journey.
Yeah. And entrepreneurship itself, it's a character development process.
Tell me about it.
In the process where at one point you think you have it, and the next minute like, it's not working.
I know.
And if you're not careful, you can give up and let it go.
You can. You truly can.
Because sometimes things just don't work.
Yes.
Then it's upon you to know if you want to pick yourself through it or not. And that again comes back with surrounding yourself with the right circle.
Yeah.
Not only for money, but sometimes for emotional support and just a circle that can help you walk through the challenges of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Because entrepreneurship, if you're walking it alone, believe me, you'll run out mad. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's like crazy. Have a community that also they face challenges and they'll let you know about these challenges. Have a community of practice where the things that have worked well for them, learn also people have also failed out here.
Yeah.
Big companies, they've also failed. And that entrepreneurship will show you that. But one thing I've learned through this entrepreneurship journey is it's beautiful to take risks. And just where we are, it has, to be honest, it has always been taking risks.
Yeah.
Sometimes we see where we are going, sometimes we don't see, we feel.
Yeah.
Then we're like, okay, let's go. And most of the times we put everything into it, emotionally, financially. Then we are like, if this works, amazing. If it doesn't, then we'll come back to the drawing table.
Wow.
And that's how also like my philosophy, because I believe if you don't risk it, then you'll not know.
That's the thing.
There's usually having that thought of you need to have that safety or security. What if you never had it? What if from the risking, that's when you'll notice the security or get the security?
You know one thing? I actually love this for you, whereby you are not looking at structures and all that. Like for you, you are like, you just need a grounds and people.
Yes.
It's a very good place to start, because sometimes as young people, we feel like we need to have figured it all out. Like you need money, you need funders, you need donors, you need a structure, you need HR, you need you need who. It is okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's about, and one of also a mantra that I really picked up is think big, start small, start now.
Exactly. And how I say it and how we put it at Cheza Cheza is do small things with great, huge love.
Ooh, I love that.
Even like helping someone with a chair to sit on, like how you're sitting.
Yeah.
That's a small thing. You've done it with great, you don't know what that has done to the other person. So just do small. You don't have to get big even with entrepreneurship.
No.
You don't have to be this big company.
Yeah, this
Just
big
start
brand.
small. Yes.
Yeah.
Just start small. If you're
Yeah.
thinking of selling coffee,
Do
to make sure like that night guard is feeling warm during the cold night.
Yes.
Do that.
Yeah.
Sell for 10 shillings, 5 shillings.
Yeah.
That has helped him. And you feel like I've helped this guard today, or whoever you sell it to. And that will keep on growing.
Wow.
Just start small and do it with great love and give it so much love as much as you can.
And you're speaking to someone, and maybe there's someone who's here, and maybe you're feeling like you're not employed, you don't have a source of income, and you're wondering, where do you start? You just wake up, you watch movies, you sleep, like your life you're not doing anything. Franco is challenging you. You can start even by selling coffee or selling something. Start with that little capital that you have, and you never know.
Yes, or just talk to someone, tell them your idea.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
Power
so get out there.
Yeah.
So if you're a young person out there doubting yourself and being like, I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
You don't know where to start, just start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start talking to someone.
Yeah.
If you have 10 shillings, what can that 10 shillings do for you with what you're thinking?
Absolutely.
Because there's something there's tiny thing that can happen with that to lead you to what you want to do.
Yeah.
So just start it. That's how we started Cheza Cheza.
Yeah.
And now we are here. We started with like one hub or one venue in Kibera.
Yes.
Now we are having like 20 venues.
Oh, wow.
And we are working in 7 communities, other informal settlements like Korogocho, Dandora, Rongai, Kawangware, Kibera, and also Kakuma Refugee Camp. Wow. And all this started somewhere. We just started with that feeling of, oh wow, I cannot explain this feeling.
Yes.
I want to keep on dancing with these kids.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
And you are committed to the core.
Yes, and we are still very committed.
Wow.
And we will keep on taking the risks.
Yeah.
And we'll keep on risking and failing and retrying and learning and relearning.
Yeah.
And being consistent with it until we become to bring that big dream into life. Wow. But so far we thank God and we are very grateful for where we are. Yeah. So we don't also take that for granted.
Tell us about the episode where you made people dance in a different country.
Yes. Amazing things.
And how did you do that scared? Did you do it scared?
So everyone tells me I'm used to stage or being on stage.
Yes.
But what they don't know, before getting on stage, the kind of anxiety I go through.
Yes.
My heart is pumping so fast. My head is feeling hot. My feet are cold. Yeah. And the only thing that keeps me going is, these people are very important people because I've met so many important people, presidents, whoever in this world. And I'll keep on meeting them. Yes. And until I'll be one of them at one point.
Amen. You've manifested.
Yes, because they see me as one of them.
Yeah. You are.
Yes.
You are invited to the table.
When I get on stage, the thing I remind myself is for these people to be able to reach out to me, call me, pay for my flight, pay for my accommodation. Yes. There is something that I have that none of them has. Oh. No matter big they are. Yes. And no matter small I am, no matter what I might be thinking about myself, I'm that huge. Yes. And when I get on stage, I get with that. Oh. And no matter who you are, and please, when I meet you, you'll also experience this. Yes. If we say we are standing, we are standing. If we say we are moving to the right, we are moving to the right. Yeah. Because you yourself, you're not able to do that. Yeah. I'm here because I can do that. Oh, wow. And every one of us, that prominent person is there because they're using their gift properly. Absolutely. And I'm here using my gift properly. So what's the gift that you're having that you can start using to become your best version of yourself? Yes. Because you have it. Yeah. You have it inside you. Yes. Just reduce the noise that's around. Meditate upon yourself. Yeah. And you'll notice that one thing or two things that gives you joy towards life, that keeps you going, that no matter what, you'll wake up every day being optimistic about tomorrow and have hope about tomorrow. If you find that thing, that's it. That's it? Yeah. Oh, that's powerful. According to me. Yes, that's true. And that's powerful. And that's what works, actually. Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing that nugget. And here at the Mind Pursuit podcast, we talk about our Jesus Whisper moment. What is that one thing that God has been talking to you about in your current state? You are the one you've been waiting for. Wow. So do it. Do it. That thing you're thinking. Yeah. You are the one you've been waiting for. Wow. So because you're the one you've been waiting for.
Introduce you to yourself.
Yes, so let's go.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
So don't wait for someone.
Yeah.
Others will join.
Yes.
But the only thing you need to know is you are the one. And when you are the one, if you are careful and concentrating enough, you have all that you need. Oh, wow. So I think that's it. Yeah, you are the one you've been waiting for. And when you are that, you'll do hard things. Yeah, that's so powerful. And it's giving a Jacob Israel moment when Jacob had an encounter with God and his name had to change from Jacob to Israel. For him to realize whether there's a lot in you. Yes. Wow. You have so much. So much. And it's something also I share with the team. Yeah. It's our culture, Cheza Cheza, where we remind ourselves. And it's posted somewhere in the office to remind everyone. Yeah. Ever since I start getting this is you're the one you've been waiting for. Yeah. So anyone in the team that comes with like a problem statement or what's happening, it's like, what are you doing about it? Solution giver. Yes. Because you are the one that you're waiting for. You are the one that you're looking for. Yes. So absolutely. Could you tell us, okay, what is the solution? Then we see how to go about it. Amazing. Yeah. So that's the whisper. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. Thank you so much. We have come to the tail end of this episode. I hope you've learned a lot. As Franco was speaking, we could be able to pick some of the ways he was able to cope. One, it was through dance. And you know, there's something called dance therapy. Please get in touch with Cheza Cheza, you know, and dance your way out. And let me tell you, the stressor may go lower, you know. It is a good way to cope. He's also talked about resilience. We could always be able to pick his resilience level, one of the ways in which he was able to cope. Yeah. Because, and one thing that really facilitated his resilience level is the mindset, like not focusing on the problem, but looking at what solution can he be able to bring on board to deal with that particular problem. The aspect of focus, challenges will come here and there. You've had he's coming from Kibera, what Kibera is known for, but also there are so many good things that are coming from Kibera. Yeah. Talk of talent being one of them. So being able to lean more towards the positive things that are there and being able to stand out and represent Kibera. We say United Kingdom, United Kibera. Yes. Represent it in the international space and owning that particular space. If he can be able to do it, we are able to see even how he's able to deal with imposter syndrome. If he is able to deal with it, you as well can deal with that. If you've not discovered your purpose, and I know there are people who discover their purpose early, and Franco is one person who is able to discover his purpose early. I discovered my purpose early as well, because also of the mentors who have walked ahead of us, who have been able to direct us towards our purpose. And some of us, maybe you're watching and you do not know your purpose. Do not look outward, because it's not out there. It's within. The more time you take with yourself and get to understand what is it that you love doing, what is it that you can do the whole day without necessarily getting tired of it or feeling like you want to give up on it, you look closely. Those are cues or hints towards what you're meant to do. So become the best version of yourself by first identifying what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what you can do all day, and then focus. That's the other thing we're learning from Franco's story. He's able to follow one course until successful. Follow that course, become successful. It's been nice having you. And do it scared. And do it scared, my friend. Do it scared. Yes. You never know. Never know. You will fail faster. Yeah. Remember to subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and see you on the next episode. Bye. See you.